The reason why I want to react to this video today, because as you know, 2 or 3 years ago with my wife, we reacted to all the Swedish entry on Eurovision, and I want to do a refresh right now alone. But the reason why today I'm like, oh, I need to do it, it's because there is a serious channel, Henrik Larsson from Sweden, that dig up some kind of, I don't know, some kind of poll. That Sweden, FELICIA is the favorite to win Eurovision.
We have apparently a winner.
Look at this.
Eurovision Song Contest.
Sweden, France, Finland, Israel, Denmark.
Favorite to win if the competition was held today. So let's check the results of the top.
It's some kind of AI, I'm not too sure. But I'm like, I look at the country like Sweden, France, Finland, Israel, Denmark, and I'm like, a lot of people have those 5 in the top 5. With maybe Greece and Australia, so it kind of makes sense, and the order is not too crazy, I would say, except that most people have like maybe Sweden a little bit lower. That's why it's like interesting to see that kind of AI thing got Sweden first. So I was really intrigued. So I was like, I want to react to all the previous Sweden entry to see how does FELICIA compare to them. Like, does she have a chance to win or not? And usually I would do like 2000 plus because it's when it started to get more modern, which fit more like what Eurovision is today. But because I grew up in the 90s, we're going to refresh our memory with the 90s and then get to the good stuff after that. Yes, the most modern stuff. So let's go. It's going to refresh our memory. Let's go, guys. I don't remember them. Som en vind. It's okay. To me, this is still, to this day, this song, top 5 best entry ever of Sweden in Eurovision. Maybe even top 3. I know that she participated more than once, and I think she even won twice, right? In the 80s, she won. This is her best. This is the best, like top 5 ever, in my opinion. This is such a classic. She's such a badass. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm torturing myself. This is the bad year of Sweden. Like, I do not understand this entry. It's like a Christmas song for old people. Now this. I always need to remind myself that they did not win Eurovision because it feels like a winning act. So far nothing compared to FELICIA. It's not the right era, but I really like them. I know they participate in Melodifestivalen quite a bit recently, but it's nothing like this one. This is Electrolyte, by the way. Oh, this is strong. This guy participated in the 2002, right? Roger Pontars. This is okay. His entry that come later is better than this. Actually, its broccoli is quite good. Damn, one of the most forgotten songs. This is a classic. I've not heard of him though, like in Melodifestivalen, like the last 10-15 years. I don't think he participated again. Or maybe he's not singing anymore, but I've not heard of him since, except that. Oh, this one. This is a classic. I'm wrong, these two lady or one of these lady, wasn't she like she got runner up after that on Melodifestivalen? Like this lady, like she was in a band, right? Something. Is that her? I'm hallucinating. The lady with the blue jacket, right? Now, this act is what happened when, well, you're Swedish and you produce a lot of Bastard Boys music, and you're like, well, we're gonna try to do the same in Sweden, and it doesn't work because this is awful. It's just not good. Sorry. It's fine. It just feels so outdated. Nice vocal though. See, compared to this. Yeah. See, this song is the first song so far that I'm like, oh yeah, the melody with the vocal, it's really like FELICIA singer, not in that style, but the same kind of, we have the strong vocal, we have the strong like music and everything with the backup, and it feels like a winning song. So in that sense, she got first. Maybe FELICIA can get first too, because it feel like you're listening to that, you're like, oh yes, Charlotte Linson, it's a perfect package. Like everything was working during that performance, right? Everything. The king of the melody, Sweden. See, this was a banger. This was so good. Sweden do good when they have these exuberant music, like a big party. See? One of my guilty pleasure is this song. This is a banger again because you have such strong like music, right? That's why I think that FELICIA will do so well, because again the music is so. See again? Every time that you bring the music, you do well. That it's, see, this is funny because this kind of music was popular in the 90s, but you started to bring those music in the late 90s, early 2000. Instead of doing that in the 90s, you were like 10 years late to produce this kind of music on Eurovision. This is a classic too. Again, banger after banger after banger. This might be the closest to FELICIA in terms of music. Also, the background like instrumental. Again, those kind of songs, Sweden. This is your strength. You do that all around the world, right? You produce music, Max Martin. You produce music for other country, for boy band and stuff like this, for singer, for Britney Spears, for Katy Perry. This is exactly what you're good at, you know? So that's no surprise that you do good. Having said that, I think that FELICIA, a lot of people that work on her song were from Denmark, I heard, so not sure now about that, but. I have a love relationship with her, love and hate relationship, because she's singing Swedish in Melodifestivalen and then she's singing in English there, which is unfortunate, but it's still a good entry. I need to get my hate out of my head. I mean, let's be honest. The public or the ranking is pretty fair to Sweden. When you're good, you go high. When you're bad, you go low. There's other country where it's really confusing how people vote. But I think people are really fair to Sweden. Like, this is fair. The vocal are, yeah. People are fair to you guys. She almost pulled a Loreen. Loreen only came back 10 years later, though. She came back like 15 years later and got 5th place, which is insane. This is still a banger, this one. This is nothing like her song in the 90s, but still quite good. I like the arc, but this is horrible. I already forgot that they had sent that to Eurovision. It's a shame. I like the arc. They have cool music video and everything, but this is a disaster. Damn. See, let's go back, right? 2008, right? In 2008, they tried to send... See? You had Charlotte Nielsen, right? Which has a particular style. And then in 2008, she tried to send the same kind of song as Charlotte Nielsen, but it's a complete disaster. It's the same kind of song, but it's a complete disaster. See? It's almost the same song, but it's just a disaster. Like, what happened? I had to double check to make sure it's not the same person because it's Charlotte. It's a complete disaster. See, this is not too good. I mean, wow, 4th in the semifinal and only 21 in the final. She probably collapsed. Compare that to like JJ last year or the Czech Republic this year. They bring opera, but they bring more than that. She's purely operatic, which, again, remember when Ukraine won? It was more than that, right? She's singing a too traditional kind of way, which doesn't fit. I've not talked about Felicia now. I wanted to make a comparison to Felicia, but nobody sounds like Felicia, like the style, so it's hard. Yeah, the vocals are falling apart. This is sad. I hope that it didn't ruin her career. To me, this is a classic case of sometimes it's too early and you need to let people breathe a little bit to have their chance, you know? And she's not ready in that performance. Because the stage is too big for her. Ah, see? Popular. See? That musicality, again, is quite similar to Felicia. It has that high drive, and then you're the singer that come alive. But the song is dictating a lot of what he's doing. Again, it's good music that brings good performance, good voice. Like, I'm not saying that the voice is secondary, but the music is what builds the song first, and then the voice. And then you have a case here, which is quite interesting with Loreen, where the song is building the performance, but the voice is building as equal the performance. A little bit like Charlotte Nielsen, which lead to her winning. If you have the voice that is overpowering, or the music that is a little bit stronger, like Eric Saide, the music is a little bit too strong for his voice, you got 3rd place. When you have a combo like Loreen, when both are so strong at the same level, then you have a winner, and this is a banger. Euphoria. To me, this is better than Tattoo, in my opinion. It feels more free, more original, just more free. Now you have a performance where the music is just okay, really repetitive, and the voice is quite repetitive. This is the year that they should have sent Yayo, kind of Japanese-looking guy. Is that here, right? See? See again, we see the same pattern again. See? We have a situation where the music is extremely powerful, right? And then our voice is almost there. I would say it's probably almost there. Because you have the power music, like the Eric Saide powerful music, the Loren powerful music, the Charles Nielsen. The music is so important, the tau, tau, tau. And then our voice is there. So, 2014. She could have won. Both things are so present like this. Again, the music. But his voice also is right there. And that's why I wanted to react to this video for all of these performances, because Felicia, the music is such a it's even the music in Felicia is at a higher level than everything that he'd done before on Eurovision, right? Sweden. Better than this, better than Eric Saide, better than Loren in terms of the music. But Felicia's voice will need to come to that level. If not, she's going to finish between 3 and 7 or 3 and 6. If she can manage to push her voice really close to what the music make us feel in the song, right? The EDM music, she has a shot at winning. This is the big challenge for her. It's just my opinion. Because if not, she's going to be like Eric Saide or Charles Nielsen and she's going to finish around 3 or 4. That's what I think. Mans, Loren, Charlotte Nielsen, they had that extra voice edge that pushed them a little bit further up, closer to the music.
But I know deep inside for you it's just another dance. If I was sorry,
for him, I would say both his voice
I'd give you all the glory.
and the music is kind of equal, but not at a high level, but it's like equal, so it gives a good performance. Oh, this. This is an example of the music again. It's both are good, but the music is elevating the song again. The melody is quite nice too. Oh. See, to me, I never understood this act. I never understood him. I like him more recently. This one, I thought again, I think to me the music is overshadowing his voice, that is. The music and the dance are... If he was a better singer like back then, he could have won the whole show, in my opinion. But I think 7 is probably quite fair, actually. I think his voice is better than... It's probably the first time that I said it so far. I think his voice is better than the music. I think the music is just... The production of the music is just a little trash a little bit. I think that they had a very cool potential on stage, but it's one of the first time where the production of the music let them down. Honestly. It should have been much more grandiose than this. See? See, this is better than John Ludwig, and he got 5th place. Because here the music is so matching them, like matching what they're doing on stage, matching their performance. And their vocal is outstanding. This is outstanding, honestly. Everything seems to match between these three.
Can you hear a million voices?
A little bit like John Ludwig.
You know we got a million choices.
Again, I feel like it's like John Ludwig. I don't know what happened in Sweden again. I feel like the music is letting him down again in this one. After so many good years of music, it's letting down his...
Hold
Oh.
me closer, although you're leaving for the sunlight. I'll be bleeding.
Yes.
You mild. We found the right one at the wrong time.
A good example of music that showcases her voice really well. I feel like here the music and the performance is quite equal, the music and the voice. But the...
Rise, feel your soul inside. No, I don't care about the past.
Look at the music, you can tell instantly that it's a banger.
All I care about is
And then she elevate her voice on top of the music again. She push herself to the next level, which is what the winner always do on Eurovision. She doesn't let the music dictate the song. She's dictating the song, not the music. That's what Felicia need to do. It's hard because the music is so good. See, them. You don't have a better example. This and Felicia My System, it's the same thing in the sense that they have a very strong music in Unforgettable, but they are not able to put their voice to transcend that epic music. And that's Felicia's goal. And I will not repeat that enough, that if she finished between 4 and 7 or even 10th place, it would be because her voice did not explode over the music and make it to the next level. And that's her biggest. She need to only to focus on the vocal, in my opinion. Nothing else. The rest is fine. They got buried on the music. The music was too strong for their what they were trying to do. This is of all the song that we've seen so far, it's the one that is the closest to Felicia in terms of what Felicia did during the final of Melodifestivalen. Now she needs her voice to be above them. She needs to go above. Ah. Pass to. Again, for them, epic performance, epic music again, and the vocal were quite good. Of course, not the most exceptional vocal, but quite good. Now, what was missing? The performance in Melodifestivalen in the final was superior to the one in the final of Eurovision. I think they had problem with the staging. They didn't have everything that they wanted, and the song, the voice didn't project as well because they had a chance to win, a legit chance. But to be fair to them, the competition is getting stronger and stronger with more country, and more country are taking this seriously. So 4th place for them could have been first place 20 years ago, if that makes sense. So, you know. Strong music, strong staging. So if I'm being fair now, after the whole analysis, right? If I'm being fair, it feel like Felicia fit into that 3 to 7 spot. And if she can push her vocal next level, I think she has a chance of winning. So that's my take, my long video. Sorry for all the rambling.